Hi guys, Marcy here, and today I am going to bring you my January favorites / a little mini haul. I'm going to do 2 in 1. I have a bunch of other videos that I would like to film and get out, so I figured this way I didn't have a whole lot of stuff to begin with, so I just put the 2 together and bam, it's done. I know that hutch, I feel like when I watch my videos, I feel like that hutch can be very distracting just with everything on it. So I flipped the camera around and now we have this as a background. Let me know if you guys would rather look at the hutch or as opposed to this. I'm trying to stay to filming down here just because the lighting upstairs is so awful. And if you guys watch any of the videos where I film in like my bedroom or my bathroom, you guys know how bad it is. The lighting is a little bit better down here. I don't turn as yellow. So let me know just like if there's a preference, if you guys don't care, if you'd rather me stay in front of the hutch or be next to the computer and the window. But anyway, let's get into the video. So like I said, I have a couple haul things, I have a couple favorites, and we're just gonna get right into it. So the very first thing I want to talk about is also brand new off the market, and it is from Wet n Wild, and it is their Mega Glow Contouring Palette. It looks just like this. It is quite large, actually. It's like bigger than the palm of my hand. And this is supposed to be a new formula. They're still cruelty-free as always. And this is in the shade Dolce de Leche. I don't know, I'm terrible at whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But it's the packaging, I don't know why. And for some reason, it's like the month of packaging that I cannot open up. It's supposed to just like open, but like obviously I can't. I can't do it. So I kind of just try to leave it open because I don't know if it's just mine, but like the clasp does not want to unlatch for it to open up. But here are the colors, and I believe there are a couple different shades. I think maybe a light, medium, and a dark. I think this is either the light or the medium. And you obviously have your contour and you have your highlight. Now, I do really like these. These are super pigmented and creamy. As you can tell right there. But the one thing that I will say is that they are kind of like chalky or flaky. They're super creamy and soft and buttery. They are powders. They are not a cream, because I actually thought they were a cream just because of the way they looked. But they are extremely buttery, extremely soft. But they are kind of like flaky or chalky or dusty or however you want to describe it. But they are beautiful. They are very pigmented, as you can tell. I've been playing around with it. I'm not wearing it as my contour today, but in past videos I am wearing it as a contour, and I don't see a really big difference. This is a little bit warmer than I would like it to be for a contour, but for a drugstore and for a drugstore price, I think this was $5, and Wet n Wild just put a whole bunch of coupons out in the Sunday paper, so I got this for under $5, and I think for that it is well worth it. Next, I want to talk about some eye crayons. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Eye Crayons. As you can tell, I have a couple of them, and I've mentioned this one in multiple favorites videos. This is the one I always talk about. I did go out and buy 2 more, and I'm going to swatch them and show you and tell you why I love them so much. So the first one I'll do is the one that I've talked about in past videos, the one I've had for a while. It's number 706 Enduring Rose, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful, like, highlighty rose color. And we'll put it on my hand, and there it is right there. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I use it as an inner corner highlight. I use it as an all over lid color. I even use it to highlight every once in a while, and it is just this gorgeous, gorgeous, like champagne-y rose gold color. So the next one I want to talk about is one that I just purchased, and this one is in number 701 Everlasting Gold. So it is just a normal gold color, and we'll swatch it right next to the first one, and there it is. Like, look at how creamy and pigmented and beautiful. They are very soft, very buttery. As you can see, there's absolutely no skipping, anything like that. And the last one is the dark one, and it is number 702 Impressive Brown. And this one is impressive, let me tell you guys. Wait till you see this. Look at that. It's almost like a duochrome. I don't know how well you guys could see, but it's almost like a duochrome where you have like brown and silver and gray and just everything mixed into it, and depending on how the light hits it, and it is just beautiful. But look at those three together, and let me show you guys. This one I didn't wait long enough, but they don't move. They do not move. Once you put them on and you wait like a couple seconds to a minute, that one moved because I just put it on, but the other two, they're there. They're not going anywhere. They're not moving. Actually, I swatched these the day I bought them. I was playing around with them right before bed, and I swatched them. I forgot that I swatched them, and I actually slept through the night with the swatches on my hand, and they were still there the next morning. They did not budge. They did not smudge. They did not rub off. They were just as I had swatched them the night before, which I think is pretty impressive. So these, I think you can still get them in drugstores, but you guys know I'm really big on clearance items and discounts and stuff like that. And I got these for under $3 at Big Lots. $2.80 to be exact. I've seen these on the sale racks in Kmart. I've seen these on the sale racks in Big Lots and a couple other places. So keep your eye out, and if it's worth the deal, they're 100% worth $2.80 in my opinion. Next, I want to talk about some nail products, and it's what's on my nails right now. I did an Instagram picture the other day, and I am I'm terrible at nails. You guys know like my qualms with nails and nail polish. But I have just been absolutely loving this combination lately, and it's these two right here. So the first one I want to talk about is the China Glaze, and the name of it is called Change Your Altitude, and it's just a really pretty gray color. As you can see, it's on my nails right now. Don't mind this guy, he's been through it, but that's what it looks like. Change Your Altitude. It came out with like their fall collection. Like there was a color called Gone Glamping, a couple more other colors in with it, but it's one of their collections. It's a really beautiful color. If you can still get it, I highly suggest that you do. And what I'm putting on as my top coat over it, it is the Wet n Wild matte top coat. So it's a clear little bottle just like this, and you can put this over any nail polish that you have and it will mattify it in almost instantly. So this is normally a glossy or shiny nail polish. I put this over it as my top coat, and my nails are now completely matte. So it'll work with anything, like I said, and this is extremely affordable. I think this is under $2 at drugstores. So the next two things I want to talk about are both palettes, and since Valentine's Day is coming up, I think these are great palettes that you probably already have and just aren't thinking about using in the wintertime, but they have some beautiful, beautiful pinks and purples in them that would make for a great Valentine's Day look. So the first one I want to talk about is the Urban Decay Ammo Palette. I've talked about this before. This is the first high-end palette I ever bought. I'll stop using it for a while and then I just keep going back to it because the colors are just so beautiful and so pigmented and easy to work with. So here is the palette in case you don't know, and they have a couple different variations of this palette. This one is probably about a year old. They do have a new like anniversary ammo palette that's available. It's all the same price, but you have your neutrals, your copper tans, you have your reds and your pinks, you have black and white, you have your greens and blues. So there is everything, and they're super pigmented. And if you have some Fix Plus, but if you spray some Fix Plus on this and then use these shadows, they are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And let me tell you, with this pink, let me just swatch it. So I'm going to swatch the pink and the red first, which is Grifter and Last Call. And there they are on my fingers, and we'll put them over here. So look at that. And I mean, that's a Valentine's Day look right there, just mixing those two together. And then of course you have your white, which I'm always using as an inner corner highlight. It's absolutely beautiful, super pigmented, just like the other ones, as you can tell. I mean, those three are Valentine's Day right there. And throw in some of the black and you are good to go. Guys, this palette for a high-end palette is actually not that expensive. It's $16. So it's not like you're paying 50 some dollars like a normal Urban Decay palette. This is usually always on sale and it's usually $15 or $16. So it's well worth the money. And the shadows speak for themselves. They're beautiful. And you can get a lot of holiday looks out of this. So the next palette I want to talk about is a palette that most of you, again, probably have, but you only are associating it with summertime. And this palette, although it's great and pretty much made for summertime, it's also a beautiful Valentine's Day palette. And this is the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. I was actually so upset because I bought this palette and I wanted it so badly. I saved up for like 3 weeks just to get it. I got it as soon as it came out. And I mean, the shadows are beautiful, as we all know, but they're so bright and loud, and that's just not really me a lot of the time. Like, I can't wear these kind of shadows to work or anything like that. So they're really just for like a night out or, you know, some event or a concert or something like that. But I did find a way to tone it down a little bit, and these shadows would make for a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's Day shadow. So just this middle row right here speaks for itself. So you have Strawberry Ice, which is a beautiful lavender. You have Sugared Violet, which is like a deep metallic purple. And then you have Blackberry, which is, well, I kind of swatched over that, but which is like a more matte color, and that would be great. The Blackberry would be great for like a transition color, and then the Strawberry Ice on the lid that's smoking out to the Sugared Violet. You can do a lot of stuff, especially for Valentine's Day with this palette. Like I said, you have 3 different varieties of purple, you have your white, you have your peach, you have your pink, and even like a metallic brown that is beautiful. So guys, if you have this palette and you're struggling trying to find a Valentine's Day look at these guys and see if you can come up with something, because I bet you can. All right, 2 more things. Both of them I'm really excited to talk about. One of them I found at the dollar store. And when I say the dollar store, I mean like the real dollar store where everything is $1. And it is from Cerave or Cerave. I don't know how to pronounce it right. I've heard it both ways. I say Cerave, I could be totally wrong. But it's the Cerave Therapeutic Hand Cream for normal to dry skin. And it helps repair, restore, and protect skin from harmful irritants, non-irritating, water-resistant, fragrance-free. Here it is. So you take it out of the package and it's a nice size. It's bigger than a sample size, but it's not humongous, but it would still fit nicely in like your bag or anything like that. It looks just like this. And I actually bought 2 of them. They were the only 2 left in the store. So if you're interested in getting something like this, because I'm sure most of you probably know that this usually retails for a lot more than $1. If you're interested in something like this, check out your dollar store and see if it's in your area. And the last thing I want to talk about is a fragrance I have been wearing for quite some time now. I don't think I ever talked about it when I got it, but it is the Marc Jacobs Dot. Now, if you guys know me, if you're familiar with me, you know I absolutely love the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. So when I heard about Dot, I had to get it. I wasn't totally sure I was going to like it, so I just got the little bottle, but oh, it's just so beautiful. Now, it is very, very similar in scent to Daisy Dream. So if you like Daisy Dream, you are probably going to like Dot. Daisy Dream is very light and florally and citrusy, and it's like a summertime daily wear perfume. Dot is also like that, but I feel that it's just a little bit deeper. The scent is just a little bit deeper, a little bit warmer, so I feel like this is more suitable for like fall and winter time. Although it's still very florally and girly and stuff like that, if you are someone that has a hard time with like musk and amber, like I don't like those scents, so fall perfumes are very hard for me. But this is just a little bit deeper and just makes me feel like it'd be more of a winter scent, even though it is very florally. But it's adorable. Of course, we all know Marc Jacobs perfume packaging. You have your little butterfly and with a little ladybug print, and it's, you know, It's Marc Jacobs. It's adorable. But I have absolutely been loving this. So if you have Daisy Dream and you kind of want to switch it up a little bit, try Dot. And that is it, guys. That is everything for my little favorites haul video for the month. As always, any questions, comments, anything like that, you guys know where to leave them. And if you love what I bring to this beautiful thing we call YouTube every week, you can always just like and hit that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.